Hello and welcome to Select 10. Today we will list the new Hollywood movies released on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Apple TV+. There are many new films, but these are some of the top and most popular action, comedy, and supernatural films that you might need to add to your watch list. Also, let us know how many of the films on this list you have seen. Now let's start the video. Number 10. Viking Wolf. It is a supernatural horror thriller film, directed by Stig Svensson. The plot revolves around Thale, who has recently relocated with her mom to a rural community due to her mom's new employment with the police. Soon after they arrive, a student is killed at a gathering that Thale visits, and, surprising enough, she ends up being a major eyewitness and suspect. But as soon as the creature's whereabouts are revealed, Thale mom and his police team start a hunt to look for the animal. Meanwhile, Thale mom must deal with an unanticipated revelation and battle to decide what's right. The creature's backstory is a little unique from typical werewolf films, which adds little interest to the film. This may not appeal to all fans, but those who like werewolf movies or stories with supernatural elements will likely enjoy it. It's a decent movie that will keep you engaged for an hour and a half. Number 9. Murder Mystery 2. It is a follow-up to the 2019 blockbuster Netflix original movie, Murder Mystery. The story takes place years after the conclusion of the first film, when Nick and Audrey Spitz leave their professions to launch an investigative agency that fails. While working as detectives, Nick and Audrey are having trouble running their failing private investigation firm until they receive an invitation from a buddy to his wedding on a remote island. Soon after they arrive, their friend is abducted during his own ceremony, and they discover themselves at the center of a worldwide kidnapping as they try to solve the case of his disappearance and murder. While the mystery in the previous film was great, Murder Mystery 2 is sharper than the first one. Despite a decent plot and mystery, it's still highly enjoyable, thanks to the performances of Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston in the lead roles. Number 8. Perfect Addiction. It is a romantic drama film, directed by Castile Landon. The film is about kickboxing coach Sienna Lane and her star lover Jax, who were the ideal couple until Sienna learned that Jax had been having an affair with her sister. To get her revenge, she sets out to train Jack's rival, Caden, but as she prepares Caden to battle against Jack, situations take a romantic turn. As limitations are crossed and training sessions become more passionate, Sienna and Caden start to feel attracted to one another. What starts out as revenge quickly escalates into a strange love triangle, which starts to affect Jax and Caden's matches and their romantic relationships. If you have seen the movie Rocky and Creed, then think of this movie as a very decent version of it, with a love story as the primary driving plot. The story is solid, but fails to shine due to plenty of romantic scenes, but if you watch it with low expectations, it's a fine movie for a fun watch. Number 7. Last Sentinel. It is a sci-fi mystery thriller film, directed by Tanel Toom. The story is set in the future, when water levels have tragically increased due to uncontrolled and harsh environmental issues. The main plot centers on a group of military units that are stuck on a closed military outpost while they wait for help. Millions of people perish due to extreme weather conditions, and this group of people, who are miles away from home and surrounded by an open sea, is the final line of defense, attempting to protect their country from an evil they haven't seen before. They must keep an eye out for signals of an attack and control the crew's boiling anger when a suspicious ship wanders into their line of sight. The plot loses focus and has a strange climax twist that doesn't make much sense when you think about it. Overall, it is a slow-burning science fiction horror film with good tension and thrills that has a few excellent scenes but falls short in the conclusion. Number 6. Mummies. It is a 2023 animated comedy film directed by Juan Jesus Garcia Galacha. The film revolves around the three mummies from ancient Egypt who reside in a hidden, gigantic basement kingdom. The group consists of a queen, a retired army commander, and his younger brother, as well as their beloved pet crocodile. The plot of the movie develops when a sequence of tragic events take place, and the mummies find themselves in advanced London, where they set out on a funny quest to find an ancient jewel that belonged to the dynasty but was taken by the greedy researcher Lord Carnaby. This film features amazing side stories full of humor that will appeal to both young and mature audiences. It is also a light-hearted and entertaining film that embraces a sense of freshness, and it is a fantastic family film for a good time. Number 5. Furies. It is an action thriller film, directed by Veronica Ngo. The plot centers on an enigmatic woman who prepares a group of females to take revenge on a crime enterprise that attacked them. To exact their revenge, the three woman fighters sacrifice all in order to confront his corrupted kingdom and bring down his dark criminal network that rules the streets of the city. The film features some good action, a slick design, and a few action scenes that will make you think of John Wick action. It is generally a treat for action movie fans. The revenge narrative element is good, although it was a little confusing, but it worked especially due to its action. Number 4. Champions. It is a 2023 sports comedy film directed by Bobby Farrelly. The plot revolves around Marcus, a previously employed basketball trainer who, after an unexpected incident, receives a mandate by the officials to train a group of athletes with intellectual disabilities. During their practice session, he quickly realizes that, despite all of his concerns, this squad has potential and can go farther than they ever anticipated. The narrative contains fun humor that is firmly entertaining, although there are some silly jokes and cheesy scenes that you might not truly enjoy. However, Woody Harrelson was excellent and the film's main attraction. Simply put, it is a feel-good, heartwarming story mixed with comedy and a tiny element of romance. Number 3. Rebroken. It is a mystery thriller film directed by Kenny Yates. The story centers on Will, a grieving father who divides his day between group therapy and reliving the process of hopelessness each day, with no goal of quitting until he encounters an enigmatic man who offers him some ancient tape discs. Soon after Will begins to play the tapes, his dearly departed daughter begins to communicate, and Will begins to think that the tapes contain the key to bringing his daughter back to life. But nevertheless, as he gets closer to the truth, the man vanishes and Will must work quickly to track him down so that he may obtain the final tape to bring his daughter back. There are many unexpected twists and mysteries in this story that will leave you wondering what the underlying plot is. Rebroken is a thought-provoking thriller about grief, and the cast's superb performances are the movie's heart and soul. Number 2. Kelbik Soon. It is a 2023 crime action film directed by Byun Sung Hyun. This is a John Wick-level film and has mind-blowing action. The storyline concentrates on Kelbik Soon, a famous assassin who becomes involved in an unexpected fight when her employment with the agency is set to expire. Kelbik Soon, on the other hand, is a single parent, which makes her job even more difficult, while Cha Min Kyu, Kelbik Soon's mentor, is the man who prepared her, and the two of them share respect and understanding. But soon, due to unforeseen circumstances, that changes, and Kelbik Soon becomes entangled in a kill-or-be-killed situation. If you enjoy action movies, you shouldn't miss this one. Its intense action and adrenaline-filled fight and chase sequences provide insane thrills from beginning to end. The only downside is that the film is a little long, relies heavily on action, and has a standard story. Number 1. Tetris. It is a 2023 biographical thriller film directed by John S. Baird. It is based on real-life events that led to the spread of one of the most well-known video games in the world among gamers everywhere. The story revolves around entrepreneurs Henk Rogers and Alexei Pajitnov, the creator of Tetris, who team up and risk everything to popularize Tetris. However, when Henk Rogers stepped out to introduce gaming to the public, he stepped into a deadly network of deception and greed. During his worldwide pursuit, they face business rivalry, evil agencies, and betrayal. The film has an excellent star performance, upbeat pop cover music, and plenty of cinematic brilliance, but the plot struggles to maintain interest, and those who are not familiar with the game might not find it to be very entertaining. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. And do subscribe our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.